Oh, the double float bluff. Oh, so. Guys, did you guys? Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to be back online. How are you guys doing? What's up with you? We're live, and we're going to play some Spin Go's, guys. Yeah, we're defending this versus the open, of course. Flopping two pair, very well disguised two pair. A lot of people don't give you credit for 8-3 in these situations. Turning about. Feels pretty good. We'll take a look at this in a second. Close that one for now. I think we have to lead turn for some amount. I think 2 is enough to get called by ace high and stuff like that here. If he's going to check flop, he'll usually continue. And then I think probably we go really small again. We were still trying to get called by like ace high and king high and stuff like that, but also we really want to incentivize him to try and bluff in this situation. So I think we go small, and hopefully he tries to represent something like that. Pretty easy rip at this point, obviously. Don't really expect him to be particularly strong, but if he is strong, we're trying to get that. Otherwise, he's going to fold, right? If he's going to raise this river, it's a pretty easy get in now. Nice hand. Do you know what I mean, though, guys? On that river, it's like if we just click it back at him, I don't really think he's going to have that many hands that just kind of cry and call. Not based on the way he played it. Like if he bets flop and then something changes, like he can still have like an overpair where he thinks he's being clever and putting in like a really thin value raise on the river. But you know, you guys kind of know where I'm at with that, right? It kind of makes sense, right? I think we basically got to try and punish when he was like literally river to straight or a flush, and then proceed from there. Yo, Connor, what's up? Welcome. Okay, not the worst flop. I think when we do have the gut shot, I think we're okay to bet here because we can still get check raised and call, I believe. Depending on the size, obviously. Yeah, that's good enough. Definitely I can't give you the speech about getting check raised and then not call, right? I think we can probably get away from the turn some of the time, though. It's a weird one, right? I mean, definitely can be getting check raised by a flush draw, straight draw kind of combo. So I guess on the river, we kind of have to call if he's going to ship it here a lot of the time. Seems legit. Seems fairly legit. I don't know about you guys, but I am into it for sure. Nice little start to the day. You know what? Don't even care if we win the flip. Don't even care. Today is all about crushing the pokers. That's all I'm interested in today. I think we're calling the shove against this guy. Seems pretty standard, I think, with ace-8 at this point. Gotta win a flip. Gotta win a flip. Let's go. That will be fairly standard GTO limp call. We're going to be beating weaker ace combos that like to shove versus limp at that stack depth. Should be ahead of some hands like 8-7 suited, 6-7 suited as well, which I know might sound a little bit weird to some people, but are absolutely part of that range. If we have experience playing it against this guy, which obviously we do from our notes, should be good enough to be making a call there versus pure jam. Ace-8, ace-9, you know, getting up there anyway in terms of hand strength, right? Heads up. But lots and lots of combinations. This will be a call for 3 bigs. Lots and lots of combinations that we need to... Oh, hello. Lots and lots of combinations that we like to trap there. Lots of combinations of the offsuit ace combos that shove in these situations. Beautiful stuff. Let's go. Game number 1 in the bag. So with this combination, I think we do have a bluff raise ISO with 4-5 some of the time. It's probably like 25% or something. But we're going to give it a go. Successful. Probably just a pure jam here at 9. I wouldn't say it's dead, though. Arlie's been killing it. I agree. Yeah, that's it. Oh, we get it in good. That's nice. 2 in a row. Let's go. All right. 2 perfect games in a row. Pretty nice. There are people I know that are really not the best at poker, but they're really good at bankroll management. They're really good at picking the games that they want to take part in. They're very disciplined. They're very willing to take the time to. Oh man, what is this supposed to be? Honestly, what is this supposed to be? This is the most Wesley bluff I've ever seen in my entire life, ever in the history of bluffing. This is the most Bluffington line I've ever seen in my life. This is the most Wesley bluff I've ever seen in my life, and we are going to commit the rest on the river. The only hand that would make sense here is maybe Queen Jack, maybe. That's what I'm talking about, Wes. Get back in your box. The check raise Ace Queen Jack. First of all, can I just compliment Wes because it's actually ridiculously good. It's a very, very, very clever line. And against pretty much everybody who's playing, especially if they're multi-tabling, it's just going to fly through every single time. But if you're paying attention, that's obviously just going to be a bluff like a lot of times. He's going to do it again. He's going to try and do it again. Watch this. He's actually going to try and do it again. He's actually going to try and do it again here. Just do exactly the same line as before. This time 1.65. Thing is, he's probably doing it with like a 10 every time. That's why he's calling the small bet to try and get lucky with the gut shot or something. Okay, so now we have to give up, obviously. He's gonna have like 10 10-5 of spades or something, like, or 10-5 with like the 10 of spades in his hand or something like that. Oh man, it's so good though. So see, this is why playing regs is just not what you want to do, right? The thing is, I know exactly what he's doing, but also that's a situation where like I'm almost basically positive that he's going to be doing that with he's basically always going to be doing that with a 10 in his hand, because he's not going to do it with complete air. He'll do it with he'll do that with like complete air against an unknown, but he'll always do it with like some sort of gut shot equity against me. So it would have worked out had it not come a spade or probably a jack on the river. It would have been totally fine. Hold. Oh, that's such a good turn. GG Wes. All right. I have noticed over the last couple of years that most of your pre-flop raises are min raises. Why is it that you're doing this now as opposed to the standard back in the day used to be 3 times the size of the blind? Lastly, the advantage and disadvantage of your strategy. Lastly, were the advantage and disadvantage of the strategy? What say you? So when we're playing these kinds of games, the standard 3x has just never really been a thing for a long time. Like in modern poker, 3x the big blind just kind of doesn't really exist in most situations unless you're playing blind v blind. So is it better? Yes, it's just better. You just expose less dead money for the same effects. It gives you more scope to call 3 bets and stuff like that because your opponents need to gauge the size of their bets based on the your opponents need to gauge their bets based on the size that you initially opened it. You lose less when you get 3-bet and you're forced to folds. You're not playing for bounties and spins specifically, so there's actually less reason to have a larger size anyway, because there's less dead money to try and play for. I think we're always calling here, guys. I don't know. How do we not have the best hand here? It's just your classic king high call, no big deal. Blinds are going up. Now I can shove even wider. Pocket fours works. You can call if you have deuces. Come on, bro. Oh, the deuce would have got there as well. 4. What is this waking up with jacks when you got like 4 bigs? That's not cool, man. It's a good flop. Really? Really? What if we do this and then we do this? He has ace eights, so we kind of got him for most of it. I think if we play our hand that way, it looks really weak. So I kind of like it. I'm into that style, and I'm into winning games. Woo! Like, it's a cold deck for him. It's queen queen eight. He has ace eight. I think shoving the turn actually gives him an opportunity to get away. I think with ace eight specifically, he might still call anyway. I'm not sure. It's really, really close. Check shoving the turn seems weird. And now we get to play heads up against the guy with the leak, so that's fun. That's really cool. I'm actually super down for this. Super, super down for this. The click back. The click back, you guys. The click back. And then the continue small. Just get 100% of the value. Just 100% of the value, guys. Should we get 100%? All 100% of the value. Just literally 100% of the value. Just gotta slowly, slowly, slowly work him over. Don't lose the flip. Don't lose the flip. Whatever you do, don't lose the flip. Nicholas, let's go. Yeah, we love aces. We love aces. We love aces. We love aces. We like aces 100%. All right, we're heads up against the blue player here as well, so this is a good spot. Again, we need to remember they're probably going to be more passive on average, so we probably want to be min-raising some stuff like this. Probably get away with a lot more raises, and they'll fold, like, probably fold too tight, generally speaking. So we want to do a little bit more of that with our weird stuff. Like, this is probably fine to just min-raise again as well. Just a tiny c-bet. Aces is very easy. It's very easy with aces, you guys. It's very, very easy with aces. SPR is literally 1. So we literally just want to do this. Oh, wow. Just snaps it in. Just snaps it in. Beautiful, beautiful spot for us. Oh. No, the leaderboards are for every stake level. They're for every stake. What am I doing? Yeah, that's fine. They're for every stake level, but there's a chance that if you're in a location that doesn't allow for leaderboards, it might not be available for you. I raise this. I'm going to c-bet this. We definitely continue turn. We pick up a gut shot, but also we can still get some 7s and 4s to fold. Also, the clubs should probably fold to turn bet as well. So it's a pretty nice little continue here every single time, basically. I would really prefer if we made the straight. The question is, do we actually commit the rests? We can get the clubs to fold. We can still get some 7s and 4s to fold. So I guess we're going to go for it. We could just run into a king or whatever, but we got to go for it anyway. Hope for the best. Oh, the 3 barrels of justice. I absolutely love it. 15 or 20. What are you doing for 15 or 20 minutes? What nonsense is this? 5. Yes. Yes. The more of that we see, obviously the better the call becomes. Some players will just only ever be shoving in those situations with like ace jack or, you know, ace 10 or ace 5, and then we obviously we're not winning as often. We actually are winning some flips for the first time in like 60 years, and it feels really fantastic. I'm just a ginormous. I'm a huge fan of this whole winning flips situation. It's just really, really fun. Yeah, I suppose it's always a bet. It's probably keep it nice and balanced here. Getting check raise on this texture is fairly hilarious. Never folding. Good luck to you, sir. Oh, that'll be Curtis. I feel like I'm still calling though, guys. I really want to see what he does on this river because I don't know if he does this with a king or a 10 at the stacked up. If he's checking, we're committing the rests. We can easily just do something like it can be tiny, right? We're not going to get a king to fold. Oh, that was close. I just feel like he might have been bluffing on both streets. Oh, the double float bluff. Oh, so... Guys, did you guys see that? The double jack high float, the world class double jack high float. Oh my God, world class double jack high float bluff. I probably used the wrong size on the river because I was running out of time, but
yeah, that's what I thought.
But the size was, we could bet any amount because we know he's bluffing. That was the whole point of our double float, right? We're not convincing him to fold a king or something.
Yeah, I thought you played it just a little bit better.
He's not going to check raise with a king either. We go big and we try and get a worse 10 to call, right? Like I should have bet like 1/3 on the river or something, like something believable, like maybe a third would have been enough to fold, but I had 1 second left, and if I didn't bet, I would have gotten to showdown with Jack High. Might have been the best hand. Oh, that was some savagery, and I love to see it when you do it to a reg. Breastcore, also a friend of the stream, apparently. Yeah, easy pushing. That's it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Yeah. Keep folding. Come on. Best game ever. 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 We've done it again. Can't believe it. We've done it again, guys. Kurt.
Yep.
We've done it again.
We've done it again. Cheers, everybody.
All right, guys. So that's gonna be it for today. I love you all very much. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. Before I go, make sure you go and check out our social media platforms. Nick Walsh TV on Instagram, on Twitter, on Discord, all the usual places. I would really appreciate if you go give me a follow. In particular, please check out the YouTube channel if you enjoy this content. I make a lot more stuff like this on the YouTube, which is slightly different and obviously in condensed form. I'm doing a lot more educational analysis stuff coming out soon. I've got some new charts that are going to be up for sale soon as well on the website. You guys are not going to want to miss them. I'm really excited for all this, so make sure you give me a follow, and I'll keep you guys up to date with what's going on.